Rocky, sit. Rocky. Our two baby boys being cows on a Tuesday. Yeet! Hello, everybody. Hope all you guys are having a great Tuesday and Wednesday Eve and Hump Day Eve as well, guys. Boy, do we have a interesting episode ahead of us today or tonight. As you guys know, we are ticking on the end of month number 4 of 2026, and we are ticking to the end of April. So we are going to make these episodes from here on out for the remaining of month number 4 of 2026 at least a little memorable. But we are going to continue our Autism Awareness Acceptance Month with story time, and in this episode I was debating if I should talk about this or not, and I felt like I needed to talk about it because I feel like maybe sharing my story about this will help with some of you maybe out there watching. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about how I deal with how people judge me literally out in society. It sounds silly and it sounds dumb, but literally every day this does happen to me. And I'm just going to share with you guys how I deal with it, how I cope with it, and all of that. So just sit back, enjoy the episode, and let's go have a fun time. Okay, everybody. So probably asking me, Ryan, what do you mean about how people judge you every single day just by the way you look or dress? Like, how is that even possible? I'll be very honest with you guys. I am not telling you guys this story so you guys can feel bad for me. No, it's not. No, not going to be that way. Okay. Here's the reality. Okay. I never thought people in the society we live today would judge someone on it based how they dress or look. I never, in my wildest dreams, imagined that happening. And then, you know what? I'm not the only one that it happens to, okay? But you know what? This is how I handle it, okay? I would be lying to you guys if I said it's easy to ignore. I would be flat out lying to you guys. Because despite it happening to me, despite it happening everywhere, it is hard to walk in to my own, it's hard to walk in to my gym that I work out at and literally have that every time. It's hard when I'm in society and that happens. And, as time goes on, you ask yourself the question, what is the purpose of me even getting out of the house to go into society and this happened to me? What is the point? Here's the point, okay? I'll give you guys the whole point. It's all about being proud on who I am, what I've accomplished, and being proud of myself. And the one person opinion about myself that actually matters only to me is what I think of myself, okay? Now, I'm not saying that I don't care about my friends or family because I don't care about their opinion. I'm not saying that, okay? At the end of the day, you should not care about anybody's opinion about you except your own self. And if people are going to look at you really rudely like you're a creep, that does not make you a creep. You guys need to understand that yes, it is hard, and there's times that I will go to bed and I will cry my butt off at night to sleep because I don't know how to fix it. It's kind of that one nagging feeling, that one nagging problem that I just don't know how to fix. And eventually, as time goes on, you have to realize that you got to be proud of who you are. You got to wake up every morning motivated on who you are and who you want to become. And you know what? My mom brought up a good point. My mom told me a few days ago when I was talking about this with her, it may not be you at all. It may be jealousy. And I did not believe it. I was like, there is no way that could be jealousy. But my mom's like, wait a minute, Ryan. Look at yourself 10 years ago. Look at yourself 15 years ago. Look at yourself 5 years ago. And remember where you were in life. Remember everything you were going through. Remember what you were accomplishing. And where you are today. My mom's like, you did not even see yourself becoming a YouTuber where you are today. That was not on your bucket list, right? Or a dream. And it is true. I never wanted to become a YouTuber. And my mom's like, and becoming a YouTuber and being very successful at it has made you proud of the hard work you do and all that. And so my mom is like, literally, this job fell right into your hands. It was like a blessing. It was like, 10 years ago, you graduated high school and you didn't really know where you wanted to go in life. And, my mom is like, sometimes it's just meant to be. And my mom's like, you were meant to be a YouTuber. So don't let other people put that doubt into your head. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to say it bothers you, but also only just remember how much people truly love you. Remember the people who are in your corner, who do care about you, who want to see you go far in life. And the people who are going to look at you like a creep, put them on the out of your life, okay? Don't talk to them. My friends have told me, don't even make eye contact with them. Because if you make eye contact with them, you're letting it get to you, okay? And you know what? I have so many people that say, you may have autism, Ryan, but you have gone farther than I have in life. Because my ex-girlfriend, when we were boyfriend and girlfriend when we graduated high school, and we broke up because of we were going our separate ways. She reaches out to me every week and she says, in the 10 years since we've graduated, you have came farther in life, Ryan, than I have. And yet you have had more obstacles put in your way than I have. And she's like, even though I'm your ex-girlfriend, I'm very proud of how far you have came. And you have turned the doubters away. You have had people doubt you. If most of you guys who have been a member of this YouTube channel for a while now most of you know the story how I wanted people to doubt me. I wanted people to tell me I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to accomplish that. I wanted to hear that, and I wanted to hear it loud and proud. And everybody tells me I'm crazy. But that was the one thing. The one thing. And if you guys want to know why I begged people to tell me that very loud and proud, you guys need to wait until the month of May when I can share that. The story behind it is going to be very motivating and very inspirational, guys. And it's, you know what, I tell people that, you know what, not everybody can take it. But I found a way to take it, and I found a way to deal with it. But you know what, guys, everybody watching this video, I don't look at you as a subscriber. I look at you as family. All you subscribers for this YouTube channel out there, you're part of my family. I know that when you guys see this, you believe in me. You know we're going to go far and have a long ride. But people, guys, who look at me and judge me on how I look or how I dress, it puts a smile on my face because I know who I am. I know I'm a very good person. I know that I'm setting goals for mine that are very, very tough to get. And I'm setting short-term goals that are very difficult to achieve. And I already know before I set them that I'm going to accomplish them. And that makes me motivated. I don't like it when people get jealous of me. I don't like that. But I respect the people who are jealous of my accomplishments, and yet they give me respect. You know, I tell people this, I would rather be respected than liked. And the reason for that is because when someone respects you, it goes a long way. The people who respect you, and they may not like you, but they respect you, they will be in your corner when it comes to respect. People who like you can take advantage of you. And I've had to find out that the hard way, unfortunately, myself. So, you know what, guys? Yeah, it's tough when I have people look at me like I'm a creep or a weirdo. But you know what? I don't change who I am. I don't. I do what I do. I keep it the way I want to do it. And that's all. And if they don't like it, well, that's okay. It is. Because you got to know, not everybody in life is going to like you. And sometimes you got to understand that the people that don't like you, maybe they're jealous because they see your hard work and success. And maybe you got that success in a shorter amount of time than they did. And that's what makes them jealous. You know, I don't feel like I've gone that far on the channel. I feel like I can set more goals and get way better. I never get satisfied with everything on my YouTube. Because if I start getting satisfied, I start slowing down. So, you know what? To people who don't like me, I welcome it and I respect it. Because you know what? Even if people don't like me, that is their right. Okay? But with people who look at me like I'm a weirdo or a creep, I welcome it as well. Because you know what? Sometimes I need those people in my life because those are the people that will motivate me to be a better person. Those are the people that will motivate me to not change who I am or who I've become. You know? So it's kind of a weird way putting it that way, but I felt like maybe that was a good, maybe a little, Tuesday motivation for you guys. I don't know that would be a Tuesday motivation, but maybe it would. Okay, all right, guys, so here is my final little message today for you guys. I haven't said this throughout the month of April a lot on the channel, but there is basically two quotes that we say in the autism community. And the number one quote on autism is, it is okay. It's okay. It's like, okay, normal. Okay. It's almost, okay. So you have to, okay, bear with me. But really, being different it's okay to be different. Okay. That is the number one quote we say a lot in the autism community. It is okay to be different. And I may have to put that in my head because I nearly forgot it. But I want you guys to just remember a quick thing. Okay. It's not just okay to be different, but at the end of the day, guys, the one thing we all have in common, we are all human beings and we are all different. So I want you guys to understand, despite us being all human beings, the one other thing we all have in common is that we are all different. It is okay to be different. It is okay to have that extra pep in your step. It is okay to walk in to a building and say, doesn't it feel great to be alive? Because you know what? You don't hear that a lot in the world anymore. 15, 20, 30 years ago, you could hear, doesn't it feel great to be alive? That would be what you would hear. These days, not so much. And I want you guys to understand one thing. This channel of Positive Time with Ryan on YouTube, it's not only for positivity. If you guys are having a rough day, maybe you guys are having a rough time, maybe you guys are going through a rough patch in your life. At the end of the day, you guys can know, despite what you're going through and your struggles, you guys can always tune in to this YouTube channel and maybe it'll make your day a little bit better. All right, maybe it'll get you to motivate to get an extra pep in your step. Maybe all you need is a little positivity, and that's what this channel is all about. Okay, if I can be judged and be told that I'm odd, I'm weird, I'm creepy, but I'm just being myself, and I can go through that, and I can smile and have a smile on my face when I get told that. It is because my whole point, guys, at the end of the day, is the amount of judgment I get day to day. If I can go through that every single day, despite how much it irritates me or it bugs me, if I could get through that and I can keep up my mojo and keep up the upbeat vibes and make it through the day, then you guys can go through any struggle. Believe me. Okay, you guys, maybe you're not getting judged as much as I do. Maybe you're getting a lot more smiles from people than I do. Maybe when I'm so upbeat, people look at me like I'm on drugs. But when you do it, the thing is, guys, I don't give up on myself. I try to go out, and wherever I go, whether it's the grocery store, whether it's the gym, whether it's to my psychiatry or my psychology, I always try to bring that smile with me, even on the hard days. Because there are going to be rough days. But maybe I can walk into a building and when I leave, maybe I made someone's day. Maybe someone in the grocery store is going through a rough day and I give them a compliment and it makes their day. I don't know. Okay? We all go through struggles, guys. Even I do. You guys who have been dedicated to this channel for 3 years now know my daily struggles. You know that. I don't use my struggles as an excuse. I don't. Okay? Yeah, there's times I go through stuff, but that's not what I'm making an excuse out of. I always want to bring you guys, I don't want you guys to be worried about me. I want you guys to know that I love you guys. I care about you guys. I consider all you guys family. And there's times that my own family has turned me away. It's not easy to deal with, but at the end of the day, I'm okay with that. Because I know I have friends, I have subscribers out there who are more than family to me. You guys literally matter a lot to me. I love you guys so much because you guys from day one have been giving me more motivation to do more and more videos. Even on the days that I feel like maybe I need to take a day off. But then I remember that maybe one of you guys need to hear my positivity and my upbeat. And that can motivate me. So that's all I wanted to say, guys. But I do want to get the message out. It is okay to be different. Do not let anybody tell you how to live your life. Please. Okay? No one has the right to judge you on how you look or how you dress. Nobody. Except one person, and that's yourself. You're the only person that has the right to judge yourself. Nobody else does, okay? So, go out there, guys. Always have the pep in your step. Put a big fat smile on your face. And always remind yourself that it is great to be alive. Say it with me. Doesn't it feel great to be alive on a Tuesday and a hump day eve on YouTube? Or what?